Chapter 1. What led to the Tower of Babel? Humanity's clash with the divine. Now the whole earth had one language and the same words. Genesis 11:1. Chapter 2. Life after the Great Flood. I remember the world washed clean. The great waters had receded, leaving a vast, silent landscape. We, the few who remained, stepped onto damp earth. A new beginning for humankind. The air felt fresh, untainted. Hope, a fragile seed, began to sprout within us. Our numbers were small. We journeyed together, bound by survival and a sense of purpose. Every sunrise was a promise. Every new valley, a potential home. The memory of the ark lingered as we searched for a place to settle. Rivers flowed, animals returned, and the land was fertile, waiting for us. We felt a deep responsibility to honor this second chance. We moved eastward, guided by the sun, watched by the stars. We were the ancestors of all who would come, carrying the future in our hands. The earth was ready for us, and we were ready for the earth. A new chapter for humanity was about to unfold. The lessons of the flood would shape everything that followed. Come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower with its top in the heavens. Genesis 11:4. Chapter 3. The Plains of Shinar. Our journey led us to the wide, rich plain of Shinar. Here the rivers provided life, and the land promised rest. We all spoke one language, sharing every thought and idea. This unity made us strong. Cooperation was effortless. Our community grew, homes and fields multiplying. We felt like one family, bound by a single purpose. The desire for a lasting legacy took root. We dreamed of building something that would unite us forever. A city, and at its heart, a tower reaching toward the heavens. This vision burned brightly in every heart. We believed together we could achieve anything. The dream of the tower became our shared destiny. Chapter 4. Building our legacy. The decision was made. We would build our city and tower. The land lacked stone, but we innovated. Bricks baked hard, tar for mortar. Fires burned day and night as we shaped and baked countless bricks. The air buzzed with energy and purpose. Everyone played a part, each role vital to our progress. Our unity was our strength. Disputes were rare. Every brick brought us closer to our dream. We saw ourselves as pioneers, forging a new path. The city and tower would be our anchor, our legacy. We worked under the Mesopotamian sun, driven by ambition. This was more than construction, it was a declaration. We are here and we are united. Our name would echo through generations. Chapter 5. The Tower Ascends. Day by day our city grew, but the tower was our true focus. Let us build a tower that reaches the heavens, so we may make a name for ourselves. The tower climbed higher, a marvel of skill and unity. Pride swelled as its shadow stretched across the plain. It became a symbol of power, of destiny, of defiance. We believed nothing was beyond our reach. The tower was our legacy, a monument to our unity. But as it rose, so did our pride. We wanted control over our future, to never be scattered. The tower was our ultimate expression of ambition, and perhaps of arrogance. We believed we could shape our own destiny. Chapter 6. The Lord Looks Down. As we toiled, the Lord came down to see our city and tower. He saw our unity, our progress, and our potential. If, as one people speaking the same language, they have begun to do this, nothing will be impossible for them. It was not anger, but concern. Our unchecked ambition could lead us astray, away from humility and wisdom. The unity we cherished was powerful but also dangerous. A decision was made not to punish but to guide us. Our energy needed redirection, our ambition a boundary. The path we were on was not the one intended for us. A change was coming, one that would alter human history. And the Lord said, "Behold, they are one people, and they all have one language. And nothing they propose to do will now be impossible for them." Genesis 11:6. Chapter 7. Our words betray us. The intervention was subtle but devastating. Come, let us go down and confuse their language so they will not understand each other. Suddenly, words became meaningless sounds. Panic erupted. No one could understand instructions or warnings. The flow of communication vanished, replaced by chaos. Work stopped, tools dropped, confusion reigned, gestures failed to bridge the gap, trust frayed, unity dissolved. The site of our greatest pride became a place of discord. We searched for those who spoke as we did, but groups were small and scattered. The dream of the tower faded into impossibility. Our words, once our strength, became our division. Chapter 8. The Unfinished Dream. The confusion was total. Our work ended. The city and tower stood unfinished, silent monuments to our ambition. People drifted away in small groups, seeking others they could understand. The dream of a single united humanity was broken. We were scattered, just as we had feared. The tower became a reminder of our limits. The once bustling site grew quiet, reclaimed by the plain. We carried new languages and memories of what had happened. Humanity spread out, forming new cultures and traditions. The scattering was not destruction, but redirection. A new phase of human existence had begun, one of diversity and challenge. Chapter 9. A Lesson in Humility. The place was called Babel, where the Lord confused the world's language. Babel became a symbol of confusion and lost understanding. Our work ceased, and we were scattered. The lesson was humility. We had reached too high, trusted too much in our own strength. The unfinished tower stood as a testament to both human capability and limitation. Diversity became our new reality, shaping the human story. Babel's echo reminds us where true strength lies, not just in ambition, but in wisdom and humility. The story is a timeless lesson about the balance between aspiration and acceptance. Therefore its name was called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of all the earth. Genesis 11:9. Chapter 10. Remembering our limits. The story of Babel has traveled with humanity for millennia. Its message is still relevant. Ambition needs wisdom and humility. The confusion of languages led to the rich diversity we know today. Each language offers a unique perspective, enriching our world. The scattering forced us to adapt, to find new ways to connect. Babel warns against unchecked pride and reminds us of our responsibilities. The unfinished tower stands as a caution. Some heights are not meant for us alone. Sometimes the greatest wisdom is knowing when to listen and look beyond ourselves. Like if this video educated you about the Bible. Subscribe for more Bible stories. If this story brought new light to an old truth, do like this video and subscribe for more journeys through the scriptures.